All right, guys, so today we're going to discuss the questions that most of us have had at some point, but we really don't like to ask. And it's about our bowels. You know, what should the frequency be? What should the color be? What's the consistency like? So all of these questions I'm going to answer for you guys because this really does go right along with the detox. If we're not eliminating properly, we're not detoxing properly. So this is a very important topic to cover. Number one, let's go through color. The color should be medium brownish to a little bit darker brown color. If it's too dark, that says something about how we're processing food. If it's too light, it says something about it that we're not processing the food very, very well. The second thing is the consistency. The consistency of our bowels should be smooth. They could have some ridges in it or have some ridges, but if it gets to the point where it's so smooth that they're not consistent, they're not put together, then that means that things are going too fast through the bowels. You're not absorbing as many nutrients as you could be. If you're on the other side of the spectrum, where it is together, but it's very clumpy and very hard and very rigid, that means there is some signs of constipation going on. On the very severe side of that, it's that when you're having bowel movements, it's very difficult, and it comes down in clumps, like hard clumps, and it's not put together. That is definitely somebody who is constipated, who needs to do a couple of things to get more regular bowel movements. So a couple of things. Last thing is frequency is the last question. I get asked a lot. So what is a normal frequency? Minimum once a day. Typically, on average, it's once or twice a day is normal bowel movements. If you're having way more than that, that could be an issue. If you're having way less than that, that could be an issue. So the key to that is once to 2 times a day. If you're going a little bit less than that, a little bit more, that's okay. But one or 2 times a day is definitely normal. What are some things that you can do to increase bowel movement if it's not happening? Sometimes as we detox, that can happen. Number one is you can increase your fiber intake. You could put fiber in your shake. You could do that by adding spinach or greens in there, or just a fiber powder. Number 2 is increase your clean water intake. Make sure you're drinking lots and lots of water throughout the whole detox. And the last one is magnesium. We have a liquid magnesium that we absolutely love in the office, and that's something that can always help kind of start that process of removing the bowels or removing the byproducts in the bowels nice and smoothly. So guys, if you have any questions, you can talk to me in the office, reply to this email. But we're talking about what people don't want to talk about, but you're going to get some great information.